Hey everybody, and welcome back to the next custom map that I will review for Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is the map Star Destroyer. Pretty much what I saw from this is that it will be, or as you can see in the map, it will be a corridor infantry shooter. Now, the rebels really only have one spawn point, I think, which means that in the beginning there will be utter chaos here. It will also mean that we will probably be overwhelmed, so they will probably be able to capture that first control point over there with ease. Whoa! Yep, like I said, we are being overwhelmed here. You can get some good kills, I guess, with grenades. But yeah, this is pretty much the place where they will take this control point. We are... They are actually already capturing it.
We've lost control of the command post.
Yep, and we're losing it. You can like this type of play. I like type of games where one party needs to push its way forth, and it's funny that because of that there will always be a choke point where everybody will battle, and that is pretty much the next spawn point. And of course, at a certain point, the teams become pretty much balanced with their spawns, and you will come to a collision where pretty much the main battle will play out. Of course, we are still in the pretty popular category of custom maps, so I can see that this map's pretty fun. And like I said, the whole pushing pace, if you're the rebels and you try to push the Empire back, that creates a new element that is enough to keep this map kind of refreshing. It's not only the what is that guy doing? It's not only just battling, but it's really trying to conquer new ground and pushing the army further. And actually, I think we are already getting to a collision here. I would think it would be a little bit further, even though I now see on the map that actually the rebels can also go in the left corridor, which is a smart choice because that creates some good strategy. And I know that a lot of people like space maps. I mean, they're also without a doubt the most viewed videos of mine. But I think there's also a big group that likes infantry combat. And in terms of that, it's pretty good because I did the Battle Arena map before this, which is great in terms of balance and skillfulness. And this is also a great map. Of course, it's not, that balanced. Because the rebels will lose a lot of units in the beginning. The Empire, of course, as well, because the rebels are with so many numbers. But if you place a few grenades in there, the Empire will take a lot of kills. But we are losing command posts, as it would seem. And as you can see, the rebels are slowly conquering that ground over there. Oh, we actually lost that indeed. So we are being pushed back. And I would guess that... Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. And this is pretty much, with NPCs where skill is all the same, and it is pretty much a collision because both parties will attack only forward, forward, forward. But if you play with humans, you will get some very interesting scenarios, I think. Even though you do not have a lot of room to, move out of the way because it's all these corridors. But I think that creates the old school feeling as well, the fast-paced shooters. Really an old school kind of time. It shows that those old school kind of playstyles are still very beloved by all those gamers. Maybe because it's so fast-paced. You can see that, for example, Battlefield has a very big, fan base, but still nothing compared to, the Call of Duty fan base. And even though, Battlefront, of course, has a lot of elements from Battlefield, you know, this map here, of course, looks more like a, you know, Call of Duty style gameplay map. We have a rebel coming forth. You motherfucker. It does seem that the rebels can also go a different way here. That actually creates that, because I said before that you will probably get a collision, but because of these two ways that you have here, those two corridors, that actually doesn't happen, because, for example, if there's a collision at one point, you can have other units that will take the other corridor so they can flank and capture the control points. This, of course, will not happen that much with with the NPCs, but if you have humans, you can group up with a bunch of friends and try to, you know, take control points. As you can see, you know, the path even branches out further, and probably most of the fighting in the end will be done here. And whoa, that's not a great spawn point. Let's see, who's... Okay. How are we doing? Oh, they are actually pretty moving forward. Oh, actually, we are pushing them back a little bit. That's good. Well, they are saying they're trying to flank us. I don't know, but oh, wow, we got overwhelmed there. Kind of reminds me of the first scene of A New Hope, where they are in the fuck, I don't know the name of that ship, but you know, the ship where Princess Leia is. And of course, it's funny that you can now see how that works for Star Destroyer, and you can see that it kind of has the same vibe. Of course, not in terms of color scheme, but you know, also the corridors that are not too broad. Ugh. Come on. And in terms of unit count, you know, because of the small corridors, it is a great number. It kind of has that 300 philosophy, you know, where because of the small corridors, unit size doesn't count for here. Because, for example, if you only have 4 units grouping up together, they can be a very unstoppable force because of the small area they're fighting in. Oh no. Boom. Hey! I thought I killed you. Some old school, kind of slow music playing in the background. Pretty fun.
What are you doing?
I'm very liking this map. Although I do have to say, I realized when I played, because I didn't play, you know, a custom map for Battlefront for such a long time, I'm also a little bit biased with, you know, finally be able to play again, so my opinion might be a little bit more positive than usual because I haven't done this for such a long time. But I can definitely say happily that I can recommend, you know, the last 2 maps that I did, Battle Arena, this one, Star Destroyer. Great infantry maps. If you like infantry battle, definitely download this. Whoa! Wow, that's going to be a great grenade. Oh yes. And as you can see, there's a lot going on, so it's also a good map to play with NPCs, not only with friends. Of course, it's also always more fun to play with friends, but kills are going to stack up fast in this place. Kill that fucking Wookiee! Oh, I threw a grenade, I think. No, I did not. I was probably out of grenades. Also possible. I can see that a rocket launcher could be useful, kinda. Maybe not. I wouldn't know why you want something like a jet trooper here. I mean, it's not that it's on multiple levels. Actually, well, here it is, but... Oh, somebody fell? Shit. Okay, let's... Oh! Oops, my bad. Run, bitch. Oh yes, in your face. Hell no face! Did I kill him? No, I did not. Oh no. I killed someone. It has its purpose, I guess. The rocket. Whoa! Somebody threw a good grenade in there. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, well, not too good. I guess which unit has the shotgun again? I would suppose the shotgun would be great. Is this blaster rifle, blast cannon? Blah blah blah. Arc. Whatever the fuck that is. Okay, well, let's try this one. I have no idea. I have the orange thing now, right? Yeah.
Nothing can stop the Empire.
Alright, and pretty much as you can see, we are winning a lot with, I guess that is a dangerous thing, because, you know, the rebels do have their tickets being counted down because of, the great number of control points being controlled by the Empire. Did I? Well, wow. He dodged it good. I actually never dodge. Maybe I should dodge once in a while. Let's see what this dude does. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. I mean, the shock thing, it's not really like a shotgun. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom! That actually killed someone. Wow, actually. Come on, spam it! Why is he pointing to the ceiling? Kill him! Ow, I died. Okay, let's go for the orange one. Representing! Oh, there are only 30 more, so now we are actually pushing them back.
Hostile reinforcement count is diminishing.
Indeed. Oh wow, they're losing fast.
We've captured a command post.
Yeah, now we're even capturing.
Reinforcement count is diminishing.
Alright, well that means that I can already begin my end talk. I can very much recommend this map. Very fun, very fast-paced. You know, a little bit different than the usual Battlefield style. But like I said, the pushing element, you know, of the choke point being changed all the time creates an element new enough to keep it fresh, keep it different from other infantry maps. And I would definitely say that this is one of the better infantry maps. Which, you know, of course, we are still in that, you know, popular section, so most of the maps are pretty good. However, this one is also good, you know, being played with NPCs. There's always a lot going on, so that's a very good thing. Very active map. And as you can see with the other of the Aldura campaign or whatever it was called, you know, there are definitely maps that are not that good, and luckily this is not one of them. So as usual, the link of the map is or the link to download is in the description, so try it out yourself. And I'm waiting for that one dude to die before I say goodbye. Everybody's searching for this last Adolf, and we won. So I will see you guys next time.